everybody, this is Chris from Stylharmony. Thank you for joining me. So in today's video I'm going to show you how to do these beautiful shimmery shiny eggs. And in fact this is for a friend of mine that asked me to do this for her and her guests because she wants to throw a party for Easter. And she didn't want the usual pastel colors like blue, like pink, like yellow. She wanted something that was more blingy and more adulty colors. So I came up with these, and I'm gonna show you how you can make them very easily and also do the decorations if you're interested. So in fact she wanted some eggs to put some goodies in it. She doesn't know yet what, but probably some candies or maybe a little gift. And she wanted to give one egg to each of her guests. And I already had these eggs home, and I thought that would be the perfect match because you can open them, put your goodies, and just close them off. So what I have decided is that I am going to paint them with some metallic paints, some shimmery paints that I already had, because that's what she wanted. So I have this color palette that are all from Surgeon Art, and you can use any acrylic metallic paint for this. That will do fine. I'm also going to use this brand, and I will use these two. Not for this example, but this is what I have used on the others. Like this one, for example, that is a very nice pinkish color. I've got this green that was done, if I'm not wrong with this one, I just might have to put a little varnish on it because it's wax based and it tends to stick on your fingers a little bit. I've done this one with matching all the colors of the other eggs, and I really think it's cute. And each of them has a different decoration, and I've got this one as well, which is another color. So that's so easy to do. So because I've got this one orange, I'm going to try and match. That's the most easiest to do it. And I might go for this color because I don't have any egg of this color. And because it's acrylic, it's going to stick fairly well onto the plastic, but you're going to have some brush strokes. So the fact that you have the color, the undercolor here, the orange, you will not see the strokes that much. Or if you do, you'll just have to come back and put a second layer on it. So I'm going to color all my egg here, and I'm going to try to show you what it's going to look like. But I'm sure you can already see some strokes. And you don't have to put too much. I will do a second layer because I don't think it's really nice like this with the brush strokes. But the orange is showing up a little bit, and that's interesting because when they are going to open their egg, because I'm not going to paint the inside, they won't be too surprised by the color because you already got a hint by the outside. So I'm going to finish that one up, and as soon as it's finished, I'll be back and I'll show you the rest of it. Okay, my egg is dry, and now I'm going to be able to embellish it. Just a little thing I wanted to tell you here. If you have some problems putting your acrylic paint on the egg, because it's not going to stay there like this very long, okay? It's not meant to last for ages. You can sand it down a little bit with some sandpaper, so your acrylic paint is going to stick to the plastic and it's going to hold on there even better. Otherwise, what you can also do, if you want to make it last longer, is to put a coat or two of varnish on top of it. That's another way to do it. So, what I'm going to use here are some blings that I'm going to put on because that's the easiest way and fastest ways to go. So I'm going to take away the whole line of strip here of blings, because that's easier to apply than just by one, and I'm going to start by the opening here. So let me zoom just a tiny bit and take this away, and I'm going to start just where my opening is. Should have put some plastic here. I think it's going to be a little better. And I like to put my egg this way because I'm going to be able to roll all my little blings here even faster and without going too crooked. So I am applying this like this, and you can see it's very simple. Don't press right now until you're not happy with it, your blings down, because if you press too hard and you want to take them away, it's also going to take away your paint. So let me go on, and I'm going to arrive to my start point. That's good. And just now I'm going to cut this. You can use scissors if you wish, just using my nails, and put this aside. And now it's done, and it's fairly straight, not too crooked, and it's about the same color. So now I'm going to show you from close the other one that I made. So this is a blue one, again, blue and silver. I decided to join the two. I'm not sure you'll be able to see this, but I really like the color, and I put the same kind of blings here, but in blue color. This one is a little bit different, and the colors I've used here are all the colors I've used on my other eggs. So I mixed and matched, and where the two paints join together, I just use a little bit of gold, so you could not see the seams. It looks a bit more natural, and a kind of ombre look. Maybe not ombre, but I just the look of it. I really think this one is really nice. And here I've used some washi tape, and that's actually the first one I did, and I'm not really pleased with this because if you look from underneath, let me put it this way, you can see that it's really not perfect. It's buckling and it's not nice. So I might redo this one again, because what is happening here is that your strip of paper is just straight, but the egg has got some shape to it. It's curled on this side and it's curled also on this side. So what I wanted to do is make a second try, and I've cut my washi tape in two to make it skinner, and it does work better, but still it's not perfect. It's okay, but it's not as nice. So give it a try if you really want to, but I think the blings are going to look much better. Then let me show you the others. I like this one as well. It's really nice. And I tried to match the colors. If you don't want to match the colors, you can do something completely different. This one has got another kind of blings to it. I really like it. And there they are. So each one of them is a little different. It can have the same color because I'm going to have to do much more, but they're all very different and very easy to do. So now I'm going to show you how I decorated my dish in order to put my eggs in. So here we are. Underneath here you've got my dish. Okay, it's transparent and you can't maybe see it, but it's got a tint to it. It's almost the same color as this, but translucent. So what I have used here is called sizzle, and you can usually find this in a plant store. And if you don't have this, you can also use raffia. You've got different colors in raffia. It's also a natural fiber. So use what you have home. You don't really have to buy this specifically. So I put it in a round shape to look like a nest. And I just have this last piece here that I'm going to put in the middle to make it look a bit more fluffy and full. Okay, so now that I have this, I wanted to make it look like a real nest. So this is optional. It's maybe not what you're going to find in some nest, but you could use some moss. If I had some, I would put some in here, because, you know, birds use whatever they have, whatever they can find to make their nest and make their place cozy. So this is what I would like to, the idea I would like to give here, and also what they use in their nest. If you have seen nests from close, they use sometimes little branches that stick out here and there, and this is exactly what I'm going to do. So I'm going to stick a few of these wood pieces. They're just sticks from branches, but tiny, and I'm going to stick them here and there. And I'm not going to glue anything, because if my friend wants to use this, she'll be able to use it again. So I'm randomly putting my pieces here, and I think it's going to be enough. And this is optional. You can of course decorate it the way you want. And I'm also going to use some artificial leaves, and I'm going to stick them here and there. It could be maybe a bit more random if you wanted to inside. Why not? I think I have another one, and I might just put it here. I just thought I needed something else. And now I'm going to be able to put my eggs. There we are. And I know I'm going to have to make much more because we're going to be a whole bunch there, but it's going to be full. So if I need to, I will take these away. And I'm going to stick this one here, and this one, no, not next to this one. I'm going to put it here, and this one here. And there you have it. I really think it's completely different what we are used to see, all these pastel colors, but I like the shimmer of it. I like the fact that it's lightweight and it's very easy and fast to do. So it's another idea I wanted to share with you. Tell me which one of the eggs you prefer. Is it the gold one? Is it the multicolored one? The green ones? I'd like to know your taste. That would be very interesting for future videos. And yes, this is so easy and fun to do. So please, if you like this video, don't forget to give me some thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and share. Take care and see you soon. Bye bye.